And welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adebisi Aziz Taiwo. This YouTube channel was dedicated to educate and for more understanding in physics topics. Today we are going to be looking into fundamental and derived quantity. Firstly, what is fundamental quantity? Fundamental quantity are those quantities that is not being derived from any other form of quantity. That is, they are basic units in physics. Like some other quantity whereby they have to add or multiply or divide some quantity together in order to get that. There are three important fundamental quantities in physics. These are length, mass, and time. These three most important fundamental quantities in physics, they are also used for dimension quantity. That is, they are used to finalize and confirm either the unit of that formula or that formula is being correct. And we have some other type of fundamental quantity whereby I've mentioned time, which is measured in seconds, and the length, which is measured in meter, and mass, which is measured in kilogram. And we have temperature also, which is measured in Kelvin, and we have electricity, which is measured in ampere. Welcome back to our lecture. So now let us move directly to derived quantity. Derived quantity are those quantities that has been derived from basic quantity. What do I mean by this? That is that the quantity that is being derived from all those fundamental quantities, either by multiplication or division or by addition or subtraction. And these derived quantity are mainly used for formula. Like for example, let us make an example of volume. Volume is length times breadth and times height, which give us either meter in cube or centimeter in cube. It depends on the unit we are using. And some example of derived quantity where we have area, volume, density, speed, velocity, acceleration, force, weight, momentum, pressure, energy, and power, and so on and so forth. But under this quantity, which is derived quantity, we have their derivation, that is how they've been formed to arrive at that particular derived quantity. Like area is length multiplied by breadth, which is the unit is what is meter per second or centimeter per second. It depends on the unit given to you, don't forget that. And the volume is length multiplied by the breadth multiplied by the height, which is centimeter in cube. And we have density, which is mass over volume, and the unit is kilogram per meter cube. And we have speed, which is distance over time, which is meter per seconds. We have acceleration, which is change in velocity with time. Let me explain that change in velocity for you. For acceleration, it has to be in the interval of velocity, that is from v1 to v2, and with time, and the unit is meter per second square. Fundamental quantity are those quantities that is not being derived from any other quantity, and they are physical quantity as well. Don't be confused. Fundamental quantity are also physical quantity. Is what we can see, is what is not derived from any other quantity. And I've already mentioned three important fundamental quantity: time, length, mass. And also we already talked about derived quantity, which I say derived quantity are those quantity that is being derived from basic unit, that is from fundamental quantity. And I've already also measured some derived quantity and their units and how they've been formed to become derived quantity from basic unit.